Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. WWE superstar Cody Rhodes is preparing to headline WrestleMania 41 and defend the undisputed championship. The American Nightmare will face John Cena in Las Vegas, while The Rock will try to ensure his defeat. Interestingly, the Stamford-based promotion may have subtly confirmed Randy Orton as Rhodes' opponent after the show shows. This week on SmackDown, Randy Orton entered the O2 Arena moments after Cody Rhodes began his in-ring segment. The Viper highlighted the achievements of the American Nightmare and how he turned his fate around by quitting WWE and returning as a global sensation. Following this, the Apex Predator said that he wants to add a 15th WWE Championship to his legacy. Randy Orton noted that he would be coming for the title on Rhodes' shoulder once the latter is done with John Cena at WrestleMania 41. Thus, there is a significant chance that the Viper will challenge the American Nightmare if he retains his title in Las Vegas. Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes have a long-standing history marked with periods of friendship as well as rivalry. The Viper formed a heel stable named The Legacy, which operated between 2008 and 2010. The Legend Killer used Rhodes and Ted DiBiase to propel himself while keeping them under his boot. Orton won the WWE Championship 3 times with the stable's help. Following the American Nightmare's return to the Stamford-based promotion, fans were itching to see him go one-on-one against the Apex Predator. Even tonight on SmackDown, the crowd of London was demanding an RKO from the Viper while he was speaking to Rhodes. Now that Randy Orton has voiced that he wants to face Cody Rhodes, the longtime friends may finally trade blows for the title. Backlash will be the first WWE Premium live event following WrestleMania 41. Interestingly, the event will take place in St. Louis, which is Randy Orton's home turf. Thus, Orton could be Cody's next challenger. Randy Orton is a 14-time WWE champion who has also won the Royal Rumble in 2009 and Money in the Bank in 2013. He has also been part of some of the company's biggest factions and storylines, including his Legend Killer arc, the Evolution arc, and the Authority arc. While Rhodes has had a successful run as the undisputed champion so far, he needs to overcome strong opponents to add to his legacy as a champ. So far, he has defended his title twice against AJ Styles, twice against Solo Sikoa, thrice against Kevin Owens, and once against Logan Paul. Thus, beating Randy Orton would be the perfect passing the torch moment for the American Nightmare, especially when it would come after his triumph over John Cena, giving him wins over 2 of the biggest WWE superstars in history. It will be interesting to see if the Viper and Cody Rhodes collide following WrestleMania 41. The world of professional wrestling is constantly evolving, with storylines shifting, rivalries intensifying, and superstars emerging at the top of the ranks. One name that has stood out in the WWE universe over the past few years is none other than Cody Rhodes. From his emotional return to the company at WrestleMania 38 to his near miss at the top prize in the business at WrestleMania 39, Rhodes has captivated fans, reinvigorating his character and re-establishing himself as one of WWE's premier talents. As we look ahead to WrestleMania 41, it is natural to wonder what the future holds for the American Nightmare beyond the grandest stage of them all. Over the past few months, there have been subtle hints, teases, and even potential foreshadowing of a future storyline that could see Cody Rhodes face a major opponent post-WrestleMania 41. While WWE is known for its ability to keep fans guessing, some recent developments may have inadvertently confirmed who Rhodes' next rival could be. In this article, we will analyze the clues, the storylines at play, and the possible opponent that may lie in wait for Cody Rhodes after his inevitable WrestleMania 41 appearance. Cody Rhodes, the return that changed WWE forever. Before diving into the post-WrestleMania 41 storyline, let's first revisit Cody Rhodes' monumental return to WWE at WrestleMania 38. The buzz surrounding his return was palpable, as Rhodes was stepping back into the ring after a 6-year absence. His departure from WWE in 2016 and subsequent rise in the independent circuit, most notably with All Elite Wrestling, AEW, had made him a household name. However, his return to WWE, particularly as part of the Royal Rumble 2022, was a moment that redefined his career trajectory. After weeks of speculation, Cody Rhodes made his emotional return at WrestleMania 38 in a dramatic match against Seth Rollins. The intensity of the match, combined with Rhodes' captivating storyline and his family's deep-rooted history in the business, propelled him to the forefront of WWE's future plans. By the time he stepped out to the ring on the grand stage, it was clear that WWE was positioning Rhodes to be a major player in the company's top-tier storylines. His involvement in the feud with Rollins was just the beginning of a much larger storyline that would eventually culminate in a WWE Universal Championship match at WrestleMania 39. At the event, Cody Rhodes went head-to-head with Roman Reigns in what was expected to be one of the most anticipated bouts in recent memory. The outcome of that match left fans divided, as Rhodes fell short in his pursuit of the title despite an incredible build-up. This loss only added fuel to the fire for his eventual return to the top of the WWE mountain. The post-WrestleMania 41 possibilities. After a hard-fought battle against Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 39, fans have naturally started to wonder what comes next for Cody Rhodes. With the momentum he has built over the past year, it is unlikely that he will fade into the background. As WrestleMania 41 looms on the horizon, there is every reason to believe that Cody Rhodes will still be in the championship picture, whether he captures the Universal Championship or not. However, it is important to note that WWE, in its typical fashion, has always positioned Cody as more than just a title contender. He is the centerpiece of a larger narrative. WrestleMania 41, scheduled to take place in 2025, could be the catalyst for a seismic shift in the WWE landscape. By then, several key players in WWE may have evolved, whether through character developments or new rivalries, and it is likely that Cody Rhodes will be at the center of it all. So who could Cody face post-WrestleMania 41? To answer that question, let's take a deeper dive into the current WWE roster, the storylines developing within the company, and the subtle hints that could point toward Cody Rhodes' next major feud. The subtle hints. A clash with a legend. One potential opponent for Cody Rhodes post-WrestleMania 41 is someone who has been quietly positioned as one of the biggest threats to Rhodes' legacy: John Cena. While it may seem like an unusual choice at first glance, the subtle build-up to a potential showdown between the two men has been ongoing, and WWE may be preparing fans for a clash between two of the most iconic figures in professional wrestling history. The roots of this rivalry can be traced back to a series of moments and interactions between Cena and Rhodes, both in the ring and outside of it. WWE has been planting the seeds of this feud over the last year, with Cena making sporadic appearances in the company, often in a mentor-like role. His interactions with young talents, including Rhodes, have been significant, and the possibility of a clash between the two has been teased subtly through backstage segments and interviews. One particularly notable interaction occurred during an episode of WWE SmackDown in 2024, when John Cena and Cody Rhodes were both part of a backstage segment that hinted at a potential feud. Cena, with his larger-than-life persona and unparalleled success in WWE, was seen as a kind of mentor to the younger generation. However, there was an underlying tension in the segment that suggested Cena may see Rhodes as a challenge to his own place in WWE history. This subtle interaction could easily evolve into a much more personal and intense rivalry, especially as Cena's own WWE career nears its twilight. Additionally, Cena's limited appearances have allowed WWE to build the mystery surrounding his future and the inevitable showdown between himself and a star like Cody Rhodes. By the time WrestleMania 41 comes around, Cena may have positioned himself as a rival to Rhodes, setting the stage for a massive match that could transcend the generational gap between the two. The allure of the legacy storyline. Cody Rhodes has always been keen on the legacy of his family, particularly his father, the legendary Dusty Rhodes. Cody's entire character has been built around the concept of honoring his father's legacy and carving out his own path in the business. This theme of legacy is crucial when discussing his potential post-WrestleMania 41 opponent, because it would make sense for WWE to capitalize on the idea of Cody facing off with someone whose legacy in WWE is undeniable. John Cena. Cena, for his part, has built an unparalleled career in WWE, amassing multiple championships, accolades, and memorable matches. As a performer, Cena's work ethic and dedication to the company have placed him in a similar position to that of Cody Rhodes, a figure who transcends the business and becomes synonymous with the WWE brand. Cena's involvement in this storyline would bring with it a layer of historical weight, as the two men, one the son of a legendary wrestler, the other the modern-day embodiment of WWE itself, would clash in a battle for the future of the company. For Cody, this would not just be a fight for a championship. It would be a fight to prove that his family's legacy is worthy of being written into the annals of WWE history. For Cena, it could serve as a way to solidify his own position as the ultimate WWE legend. Both men have built their careers on similar principles of hard work, perseverance, and respect for the business, and a rivalry between the two would allow for an incredible clash of ideologies. Teasing the rivalry. The road to WrestleMania 41. WWE has often been adept at building rivalries through subtle teases and interactions that may not seem significant at first, but eventually pay off in dramatic fashion. If Cena and Rhodes are indeed destined for a post-WrestleMania 41 showdown, the groundwork for their feud will likely be laid well before the big event. Look for backstage segments where the two superstars exchange words, or even subtle moments in interviews where they both address the importance of legacy in WWE. These interactions could build over time, with Cena questioning Rhodes' place in the company or challenging him to prove that he is worthy of the legacy he so desperately wants to uphold. On the flip side, Cody could call out Cena for being the face of WWE for too long, positioning himself as the future of the company. As WrestleMania 41 approaches, expect WWE to heavily tease this rivalry, planting clues that suggest a larger story is developing between Rhodes and Cena. Fans may even see hints during major pay-per-view events leading up to the show, where both Cena and Rhodes are involved in separate storylines but find themselves crossing paths on multiple occasions. The potential for a monumental match. When it comes to a match between Cena and Rhodes, the stakes would undoubtedly be high. The match could be built around themes of legacy, respect, and the passing of the torch. For Cody Rhodes, this would represent an opportunity to prove that he is the future of WWE, while for John Cena, it would be a way to show that he still belongs in the conversation as one of the all-time greats. The match would likely be a classic showdown of technique versus power, with Cena's years of experience going head-to-head with Cody's youthful determination. The stage for such a match is perfect. WrestleMania 41 is bound to be a grand spectacle. And what better way to elevate it than with a match that transcends eras and celebrates the rich history of WWE? As Cena's in-ring career winds down, his potential feud with Cody Rhodes could be the perfect way to send him off, leaving fans with an unforgettable encounter that stands the test of time. Conclusion: the subtle confirmation of the rivalry. While WWE has yet to officially confirm a post-WrestleMania 41 match between Cody Rhodes and John Cena, the subtle hints and interactions between the two superstars suggest that this rivalry is more than just a pipe dream. With Cena nearing the end of his in-ring career and Cody Rhodes continuing to rise as one of WWE's most prominent stars, a showdown between these two icons makes perfect sense. If WWE continues to build this rivalry with the same attention to detail that has characterized Rhodes' rise to prominence, fans can expect a monumental match at WrestleMania 41 and beyond. In the world of professional wrestling, few rivalries have the potential to transcend time and generations, like the one between Cena and Rhodes. It would be a battle not just for championships, but for legacy, a battle that could define the future of WWE for years to come. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.